We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
Well, you just heard it there. The jury in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery came to a verdict. As you just heard, all three men charged in his death have been convicted of murder. The convictions for Greg McMichael, his son Travis, and neighbor William Bryan came after jurors deliberated for about 10 hours over 2 days. There's a brief outburst in the courtroom as the judge read those verdicts, and cheering was heard from large crowds outside the courtroom. Arbery's mother says she never thought this day would come, but her son can now rest in peace.
I never thought this day would come, but God is good. And I just want to tell everybody thank you for those who marched, those who prayed.
The men now face sentences of life in prison. The judge will determine if that comes with or without the possibility of parole. Now, this is the second high-profile verdict in less than 2 weeks. Michael Tatar talked with a leader in the Community Solidarity Response Network of Toledo tonight, who feels justice was served today, but says it's not a watershed moment.
Symbolic win, right? To show that we're at least going to start moving in the right direction.
Julian Mack's been with the Community Solidarity Response Network since it started 7 years ago. He says over that time, they've seen a lot of high-profile cases. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner. But he says the trial for Ahmaud Arbery's killers was different.
We hope that, this is a signal in the future to deter this type of violence against black folks that are doing nothing wrong.
Mack says this case has shown that lawful segregation may be a thing of the past, but there's still a de facto sentiment that lays beneath the surface of society where a black man could be confronted by 3 white men while out running simply because he's black.
This cannot continue to exist. We have to uproot this out of our nation's core.
Mack believes the verdict is another good step forward, but admits something similar could happen to another black person tomorrow, and says he doesn't feel safe yet.
Very bad things can happen to you for existing while black in America.
Mack also stressed technology and cameras on our phones have really become an eye-opening equalizer to show racism in our society. And he says this case was another example in which he believes it helped lead to justice.